We're having one of the worst seasons
The final home game
of
of
my
any college
coaching.
football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day.
I thought we would be good.
To celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments.
2-4 against ranked team.
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense comes onto the field first today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Kentucky! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
That was a bad pass.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted.
That's 2.
Can swing momentum. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And the Wildcats couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back in the football. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You were preseason number 9.
Needed to do getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Mississippi State going up tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Snagged in the middle. It's Angry. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
They're trying to do something now.
With a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nobody around as he makes the catch. Turns it on down the left
We
side.
do slack the defense.
And takes it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
One of the reasons the this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection
Two
between
interception
quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got
by
6
one
on the field.
person.
On
That's
the run
crazy.
from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dive up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man down the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your promise. Hauls it in the first down and more. Turning it on. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He got a step and just dusted the field.
What a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your system.
It's high scoring.
Execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
We had lost to a ranked team, like, I mean, a non-ranked team, like,
They
3
didn't get
years.
much done the last time they had it, and to put it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality or something.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Fires to the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Here comes the Bulldog offense back on the
Are we really going?
They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
No!
Almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catches signal for and made. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of way. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Quickly complete. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure.
I guess we'll take a 3-point.
Man, So many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught over the middle. It's Costa. Man, he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Off-play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle.
Damn, why could we not stop them?
To the 19 before being hauled down.
We were about to win that, but then we make a mistake.
Red pass, it's complete.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the middle. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
trying to get it in. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. Trying to punch it in. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. No reason
It is desperation.
Time here late in the half. Give to the back. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of this. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature more and more in the passing game.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Finds the big tight end. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking there.
picked off. That's
No.
number 15 on the year.
God.
On the return.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ingram. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on 3rd down. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout called by the defense as their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll try to pass their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead. Here with just a minute of time left in the 1st half.
I'm getting pissed. Are we bad?
He'll start the return inside his spot. Really
We had
disciplined
this
job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back in the big blue. Offense takes the field. This lead in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds after 27 as this offense tries to get something going. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Makes the catch along the sideline and steps out of bounds.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Complete downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for an open area to his left. It is incomplete, and now they're
do a 55.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand...
Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And
Push runs is so bad.
the first half so far in Starkville. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
What?
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles.
Touchdown, Wildcats! They take the lead with the 6.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land, like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
2nd down, he'll throw it. A little screen to the running back. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wants to go up top. Takes the easy one to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Gonna look downfield again. He's gonna take off. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Apparently not tempted to kick the 45-yard field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short.
Oh, fuck!
State a fresh set of downs.
How nice is it to have a running back with this guy's skill set, right? That's not a guaranteed give-me 4th down conversion either, but still, they trusted him to find the crease and keep this drive going.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good job, Will.
Right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. The give to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
We are struggling so bad.
Time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing
On defense, it
And
should.
the point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found, but hustled by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got his man.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It's complete. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
Are you fucking kidding me?
16. Picked up a few extra
pickup.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll go to the counter.
Not doing this over.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at
Just
all
don't
on that play.
understand.
Mississippi State going up tempo.
We're struggling all over.
Spits it out to the back. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. So the final period starts with a second down play. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Not this game. Oh.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And a misconnection on third down.
No.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it.
Game pissed.
Fourth down, right? Obviously,
Like every fucking thing we choose, we're not doing it.
Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
Like
They bring him
pissing me
down,
off.
but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, fourth quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. At quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick, and that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
The inside handoff. Runs through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leading on this running game. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement.
Touchdown, Kentucky! And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out there.
We got a great quarterback. We're just struggling.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Mississippi State right back to the line.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had in their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quarterback adapting. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. They're going to ride this running back.
No.
Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. So Mississippi State will have to put this one away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Hello.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get.
I think we won.
Just a few inches short. The clock winds down to the 2-minute
And trust me, it was desperation.
away the time and secure the victory. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. When we get to the